Do you know more than 5 women or girls are killed every hour by someone in their own family? Almost 1 in 3 women have been subjected to physical or sexual violence at least once in their life. 86% of women and girls lives in the countries without legal protection against gender-based violence. Every piece of data reveals the alarming situation faced by women in all over the world. Violence against women and girls is a global problem that affects millions of lives every year. It's a violation of human rights, a threat to public health, and a barrier to social and economic development. It also has intergenerational impacts. Children who witness or experience violence are more likely to become victims themselves in the future. The International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women, observed on November 25th by the UN, is an opportunity to raise awareness, mobilize action, and demand accountability for ending this pervasive and persistent scourge. It's crucial to recognize the history behind this day. Originally, it was observed to honor the memory of the Mirabal sisters, political activists from the Dominican Republic. Tragically, in 1960, they were brutally murdered by order of the country's ruler, Rafael Trujillo. Women's rights activists began observing November 25 as a day against gender-based violence as early as 1981, and the General Assembly officially designated November 25 as the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women on February 7, 2000. The theme for 2023 is Invest to Prevent Violence Against Women and Girls. The UN advocates the solution to preventing this scourge lies in robust responses, including investment in prevention. The International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women also marks the start of the 16 Days of Activism Against Gender-Based Violence, a global campaign running until December 10, Human Rights Day. During these 16 days, governments, civil society, international organizations, and individuals are encouraged to join forces and organize activities to raise public awareness, support survivors, and prevent and eliminate violence against women and girls in all its forms. Violence against women and girls is rooted in gender inequality, discrimination, harmful norms and stereotypes, and power imbalances between men and women. It is also influenced by multiple and intersecting factors such as age, race, ethnicity, disability, poverty, migration status, and sexual orientation and gender identity. To prevent and end violence against women and girls, it is essential to address the underlying causes and drivers of violence and to promote a culture of respect, equality, and non-violence for all. According to the World Health Organization, about 1 in 3 women worldwide has experienced physical or sexual violence by an intimate partner or a non-partner in her lifetime. Such violence can have serious and long-lasting consequences for women's physical, mental, sexual and reproductive health, as well as their social and economic well-being. Violence against women and girls also affect their families, communities and societies as it hampers their participation, empowerment and development. Another interesting fact from the World Bank shows that violence against women and girls also has significant economic and social cost as it reduces women's productivity, drains public resources, erodes human capital, and undermines economic growth. The global cost of violence against women and girls is estimated to be about 1.5 trillion US dollars, equivalent to 2% of the global gross domestic product. Now, let's look into our country. In 2021, India ranked 148 out of 170 countries in the Women, Peace and Security Index. This single data explains the condition of women in India. National Crime Record Bureau reports show a stark increase in violence against women in India in the forms of dowry deaths, acts of sexual harassment, torture, rapes, and domestic violence. The condition in our state is also in tandem with our country. Recent news and incidents are horrifying. Even women are born to live in a peaceful and dignified life. Crime against women, especially POCSO cases, is increasing year by year as per the State Crime Records Bureau. Exploring remedies might seem like an old chestnut as we are all aware of these issues. I would like to point out a quote from Eleanor Roosevelt, where, after all, do universal human rights begin? In small places, close to home. Yes, the change begins in our home. As teachers, we can engage with the society in a meaningful way through our students, making a positive impact. We should not ignore gestures from the government like the Women Reservation Bill 2023. But as always, we are not lacking laws and policies, but the enactment. I am signing off with a quote from Barack Obama. For our journey is not complete until our wives, our mothers and daughters can earn a living equal to their efforts. Thank you.